Okay, so last time on NieR Gestalt, we made it, well, we finished up one last side quest involving a man who wanted me to get, some rare metal. He wanted me to get fluorite, which is a rare metal in this world, to make a piece of jewelry or something for his, girlfriend, who he claims likes the finer things in life and likes fancy stuff, but like in reality she was just a gold digger. Like we never met the girl, but I could just be like, yep, she a gold digger. And then we made it here to the Forest of Myth, where we got caught. We tried talking to these people initially. They didn't have anything to say, but when we went to go and talk to the mayor, who was this guy, we got caught in what he called the death dream, which was basically apparently you're lucid within the dream, but you can't escape. So and the whole game kind of shifted to being portrayed as if it were a story, with narration and everything. So eventually we did some riddles and some stuff. There was a whole bunch of, and then we have a whole bunch of riddles and reading to do. It's kind of why I probably shouldn't do the other two in the state I'm in, but I'm going to anyway. So yeah, I'm gonna do these other two ones, even though I don't think they're required. I think they're optional, but we're gonna do it anyway. Hold on. Did he say the same thing for both of them? This must be another person infected by the death dream. It would appear that way, yes. Gods, please don't tell me we have to go back in there. I'm no good at this mind game crap. I'd rather hit something in the face and be done with it. Wouldn't we all? Perhaps you should spend less time complaining and more time getting on with the mission. Yeah. I breathe air scented with death and resist the urge to laugh, for I know it will sound like the words of a madman. How long have I been in this fresh hell? My box, my prison, is tucked away under a staircase in the tucked under a stairway in the long unused catacombs of some infinite castle. Outside, I hear the sounds of a funeral dirge that seems without end. Light has no place here. Wind is a forgotten friend. I pray for death to come, but he forsakes me. Time passes. An eternity slips by in the single tick of a clock. Someone knocks on my prison. There's other people here? Good. Hey, anyone there? I hear an unfamiliar voice say. That's probably us, right? Probably. My savior. I won't get your hopes up, but okay. I claw at the door of my jail, embedding thick splinters under my ragged nails. Oh, that sounds nasty, dude. Don't do that. I scream for help. I laugh. I sob. Surely this is a product of my addled mind. Surely it cannot be true. Help me, I cry. For the love of all the gods, help me! Impossibly, I hear the sound of a lock being torn out and falling to the floor. As the door slowly creaks open, I have just enough time to see a silver-haired man and a floating book before the light pours inside. My eyes, accustomed to blackness, explode with pain, and I am forced to run away. Turn away. Sorry. Who are you? I asked, shaking hands covering my face. How have you come to this place? I am Grimoire Weiss. This is Bobtron. Long have we been searching for you. Now come. Stand. We shall awaken from this nightmare together. The one known as Bobtron extends his massive hand and pulls me from the cell. Though my eyes are slow to adjust to freedom, my ears are as keen as ever, and they recognize the staccato sounds of heavy rain. I never thought to hear the rain again, I whisper. Would that this were not such a terrible storm, said Grimoire Weiss. Look at your feet. I force my eyes open and see water pooling around my feet and lapping at my shins. Wow, that's some deep water. It's already up to your shins. There's so much of it. Yes, and more comes each moment we delay. If we do not make good our escape, we shall all drown in this castle. We know that you are weak, but you are our only hope to survive this place. Time, that long-forgotten friend, had made itself known again. I nodded my head and swore to save my rescuers, no matter the cost. Castle catacombs are a maze, twisting upon themselves like the endless entrails of a giant. Oh no, I'm not good with mazes. Especially when I can't see them. I squint down the dim corridor and proceed north. Yeah. At the end of the corridor, I find a row of 20 gorgeous canopied beds resting atop a carpet of velvet, all covered in a thick layer of dust and cobwebs. Okay, so the room's in disuse. Searching for the door to the next room, I come upon a shapeless mass of gray matter. It has been shoved against the side of the wall. Despite my fever, I see the outlines of a door just beyond. When I reach out a finger and touch a piece of the mass, it turns to dust and drifts away on the wind. Realization slowly dawns and I fall to my knees and weep. Corpses. I face a mountain of charred and crumbling corpses. I look from it to the beds and back again till the horror dawns full upon me. Someone has piled these bodies into a tower and set them ablaze. That would be a lot of effort, you know, depending on how many bodies there are. Whether they were alive or dead, I do not know. Insanity will not permit me to consider the proposition further. I make a sound. Whether scream or laughter, I cannot be certain. Then my mind grants me merciful blackness. I find myself opening the door and leaving that most terrible of rooms. Okay. Squint down the dim corridor and go east, I guess. Or, well, west we go back where we were, so north. Dim corridor. North again, I don't know. At the end of the path, the waters rise to my waist, exhausting me both physically and spiritually. I pray that this is the way out. Eventually, I can stand the sight of the waters no longer, and so turn my eyes upward. I hope I went the right way. Imagine my surprise when I see a series of paintings painting on the faded plaster wall. Each depicts a person in the prime of life, clad in clothing of the highest quality. Styles, however, are strange to me, leading me to believe that these people had lived long, long ago. Yeah, they're probably from, like, before the apocalypse. Whenever apocalypse is, this world. One subject wears an outfit that particularly catches my eye. It is constructed of a thin, breezy cloth, decorated with a motif of flowers and birds, while encircling the figure's waist is a leather belt of the most perfect construction. It is a stunning costume, even by modern standards. I suppose, as I gaze at the portrait, I am struck by a desire to touch it with my own hands. Yet, as I extend a single finger to the painting, I am gripped by a most unpleasant feeling. Staring closely at the image, I see it bend and warp into the shape of another finger. Something behind the picture is pointing at me. Well, maybe it's yourself. Could just be like some kind of weird mirror. Is it another prisoner? A fellow inmate trapped for eternity in this place. I cannot let it pass, and so I seize the portrait with both hands and throw it into the water. Why? The wall is hollow behind the painting, and inside I can just make out a body. Whether or not this is a prisoner, there would be no rescue. This poor soul is long dead. Scraps of clothing lie on the floor around the bones. Only a small amount of fabric has survived. It features the same delicate designs that were depicted in the portrait. So the person in the portrait was trapped behind it? I have been admiring a row of corpses, blocked from view by portraits of each victim at their pinnacle. Enough! Shielding my eyes, I paddle forward through the water. I squint down the dim corridor, and I get south is the only way we can go. East? I don't know. At the end of the path, I find myself in a great hall with only the sounds of rain for comfort. A waterlogged red carpet squishes beneath my feet as I approach the center of the room. Once there, I behold a beautiful dining table upon which rests china and silver of the finest construction, as well as the remains of a fantastic feast. What kind of a feast? What are we chewing on, dude? As my eyes continue to adjust, I see many chairs surrounding the table, each holding a dinner guest. Alright, so it was a party. It was a feast, yeah. Noticing movement, I approach the chair at the table's head. But as the truth of the matter dawns on me, I recoil in horror. The host of the feast is a corpse, as are all the invited guests. An army of foul, wriggling insects have made homes in their remains. And this is the movement I saw. Oh, God, that's... I'm kind of glad that this one's not, actually, like, depicted. That would be kind of nasty. This once splendid feast was now nothing more than a requiem for the damned. Take a moment to steady my shaking hands, then slowly back away from the table. Desperate to lose sight of the abomination before me. My gaze lands on the chairs upon which the dead was seated. This is a mistake, for the chairs proved to be even more terrible than the feast itself. Each one is covered in a layer of spikes that runs from the seat up the back, and so they were impaled in their chairs? This explains the color of the carpet beneath my feet. can only pray that the unfortunate diners were dead when the meal began. I doubt it. Or if not, it is a simple task to envision the agonized screams that must have sprung forth from their mouths. My mind grasps frantically at the possibility that these souls had committed some terrible crime for which this was the punishment. Though in truth, I suspect they had committed no crime at all. There would be no tomorrow for these unfortunates. This was their last supper. North. Against all hope, we make it to the front door. Break it down, someone cries. And so I give myself to the effort. In tandem with Bobtron and Grimoire Vice, I slam my body against the thick, sturdy door. On the third try, it gives way, and so we find ourselves sprawled in front of the castle. First try, made it out, yeah boy! The storm is in retreat. The clouds are above are still dark and foreboding, but to the west I can see a thin shimmer of sunlight trying to break through. How can I thank you? I cry as tears join the rain on my cheeks. I certainly would have died in there. Looking down, I suddenly noticed that my dress is intact. Oh, this was a lady? I'll have to take a look at her when we get back to the real world. Looking down, I suddenly noticed that my dress is in tatters and sheepishly try to cover my exposed skin. Your dress? Asks Vice. Then you are a woman, madam. Yes, I am. I proffer the two a smile. I suppose that comes as something of a surprise, seeing how I exist only in the form of words. Yeah, it is kinda odd. Let's see the one... I can see that the one that is Bobtron is disappointed that the torn dress will be given no further description. Wow! What are you trying to say there, game? Trying to slam me? But he hides it well. With a nod and a shrug, the three of us set forth to our awakening. But behind us, an awakening of another kind is taking place. Black smoke fills the abandoned castle, providing the countless damned souls inside with their final shroud. After a moment, the castle's windows shatter with a mighty roar. A fresh breeze blows through the hallways and corridors, turning the smoke away for good. As we watch in awe, uncountable black shadows slowly flicker to life, crossing to and fro in front of the broken windows. The castle's dead have awakened to their new life as shades. Oh, so is that how shades are born? Do you have anything to say about that? Hopefully there'll be no labyrinth next time. I hear you. Yeah, well, we got out of it pretty easily. Oh yeah, you are a woman. I think you were, like, dressed up ambiguously before. Like, you had a hood over your head and we couldn't tell. But yeah, you're a woman, alright. Alright, let's go do the other guys. And another victim! This work certainly is trying. I'm surprised, Vice. You're a book. All this wood stuff should be right up your alley. Yes, quite. Well, enough chatter, let's be off! A colony of massive sculptures was visible in the distance, their tall forms scraping against the sky. They must be huge then, jeez. Vice and Bobtron had never seen such a sight, and their eyes widened as they tried to take it in. Hey, Weiss, we keep walking. Those things don't get any closer. I don't get it. Are they really that big? Weiss considered his answer. The sun beat down on them with renewed ferocity. They must be huge if you've been walking for a while and they have not gotten any closer. Those things must be gargantuan. Perhaps they are some kind of mirage, he said. Under this heat, a mirage or two would hardly be an unexpected sight. Robtron nodded and wiped the sweat off his brow, leaving a trail of sand in its place. He thought he'd never been so thirsty. The ancient road on which they walked was black and cracked with age. Yeah, okay, so it's like ancient asphalt, okay. Here and there, thin wisps of grass pushed up through the rocky surface, as if defying those who had laid this material down over their home. Yep, nature does that. Nature likes to poke through and, like, break up the asphalt and stuff. Yeah, that happens. The heat reflecting from the road made Bobtron lightheaded. Suddenly, he dropped to his knees and slammed his hand against the black surface. God damn it, he said. Is this some kind of joke? I'm not laughing. The complaining had already begun. Weiss tried not to let his roll. Try that again. Weiss tried not to let his eyes roll too much. A joke, he said. No joke. This road leads to the city of art. Perhaps the path itself is simply some manner of grand artistic work. Oh, come on, that's bullshit and you know it. Possibly, but thinking of it in this way might make it easier for you to bear. Bobtron glanced at Weiss's grinning face, cursed silently to himself, and resumed walking. Yeah, you better keep walking, otherwise the story ain't gonna continue. As time passed, Bobtron's feet grew more painful, and his throat drier than he thought possible. He tried not to look further than the step ahead, because the bright sunlight made him hesitant to trust his own senses. God, how scalding is this sun right now? It must be just unbearable. I'm glad we're not. I'm glad they're stuck in it and not us. We are definitely getting closer, said Weiss in an effort to cheer his companion. Yes, this much is certain. Encouraged, Bobtron lifted his gaze. Suddenly he stopped walking, choosing instead to stand in the middle of the road with his mouth and eyes wide open and his finger pointing in the distance. Water! He cried. It's water! It's a mirage! You're going to die! Don't walk over there! Water? Asked Weiss. Preposterous. I don't see any water. It's right there, idiot! Can't you see it? Look, the sun is reflecting off of it. Without waiting for a response, Bobtron sprang to life and bounded toward the sight. What in the... There was no water. There was nothing but sand in every direction. I told you it was a mirage. You should have listened to me. Bobtron closed his eyes and sighed as Weiss floated up behind him, chuckling softly. I believe this is known as a mirage, he said. Many a desert traveler have spoken of such things. Bobtron shook his head bewildered. Suddenly he pointed off in the distance, his eyes wide once more. Are you gonna fall for the same thing twice? Wait, there it is. I just missed it. Look, it's right there. God, he's falling for the same thing twice. What an idiot. Bobtron sprinted off again, leaving Vice with no choice but to follow. Hey, Atusin, yeah. I hope I do too. It's just, yeah, my throat's a little bit, like, sore, and I'm, like, kind of low energy. So, we're not gonna go for super long here today. But I have tea, so we're gonna try to hope that that this green tea with lemon will help me. It's been helping a little bit. Okay, I read that line. After a few minutes of running, Bobtron came to a halt. I could have sworn it was right around here. How are you doing today, Atusin? Confused, he put his hands up to his eyes and rubbed them vigorously. As soon as he stopped, he noticed a blue, shimmering pool of clear water just over the next rise. Okay, you know, are you gonna fall for the same mirage 3 times in a row? Because if so, I swear there's no helping you. You doing alright? That's good. With a shout, he bounded off in search of it. The chase continued for nearly an hour, until an exasperated Vice finally floated up to Bobtron and struck him in the face with his cover. Like, basically it's just like bitch slapping him. It's like, you damn blithering idiot! Stop this at once! There is no water here! Bobtron's face clouded. There isn't? There is not! And perhaps next time you will listen to me when I tell you as much. Vice paused for a moment, and continued speaking in a slightly kinder tone. However, I suppose this mad chase was not altogether wasted. It seems we have arrived in the City of Art. Well, at least we got to where we were supposed to be going. Hey, you should thank me, Vice. Bobtron looked up. Stretched out before him was a row of impossibly tall sculptures. Their journey was at an end. They're huge! Cried Bobtron, completely forgetting the heat and pain of the past few hours. Oh man, I forgot all that. I've never seen anything so big. Each sculpture was formed from roughly the same shape. A tall rectangle that stretched up towards the sky. That's where the similarities ended. Most were covered with panes of glass that reflected the light in 1,000 directions. While others seemed to be nothing but frames of steel. Oh! We found skyscrapers. That's what we found. But they've never seen skyscrapers before, so to them they think it's just tall sculptures. Ah! That makes perfect sense. We found ruins of skyscrapers. Okay. Some had tall spires on their tops, while others possessed triangular caps. Yeah, it's definitely skyscrapers. What kind of city is this? Said Bobtron. Where are the people? Where are the houses? Perhaps the land is intended exclusively for artistic use. The debate continued as they made their way through the city. Miracles of artistry were everywhere. Great iron crates with wheels set silent on steel rails. Okay, so trains. Beautifully carved works with lights of red, amber, and green dangled. Traffic lights! Okay. We got trains and traffic lights and skyscrapers. Just, you know, your average modern city. As they moved away from the massive sculptures, they found a great array of smaller ones. Some were covered in glass or brick, but many were composed of materials they had never before encountered. The sheer variety of colors and styles was staggering. So houses? Maybe? I don't know. Unable to find a theme or purpose to the abstract works around them, Bobtron and Vice eventually fell silent. On the outskirts of the city, they discovered 3 sculptures in the shape of humans. Okay, so like something like the Thinker, maybe. Bobtron uttered a sigh of relief as he approached them. Finally, I was getting tired of modern art. The 3 statues were indistinguishable except for a single word chiseled into their right arms. One read Alpha, one read Beta, and the final one read Gamma. As Bobtron moved to touch the nearest statue, a bird flew from the top of one of the sculptures. Alighting on the statue's shoulders, it emitted a brief, beautiful song that took the form of words. I'm not going to sing. Just for the record, I'm not singing these words. I'm just going to read them. Only one form is real. The others are false. The real form will always speak the truth. The false ones will always speak lies. Okay. This classic riddle, but they have 3 people instead of 2. So there's only one true guy, but the other 2 guys are... Like, I've heard this... Like, this riddle has always been, like... Always one guy always speaks the truth and the other one lies. They've kind of adapted it slightly to be like, okay, there's one guy who speaks the truth, but 2 people who will lie. Okay. With that, the bird departed. As if on cue, the 3 statues shuddered to life, acquiring color and form as they began to breathe. Hey, look at that, said Bobtron. They're alive. The triplets bowed low before Bobtron. Please, said Alpha. You have to get me out of this nightmare. I am real. Stop lying, said Beta. Turned to Bobtron and threw his hands in the air. Alpha's a fake, you know. I'm the real one. What a load of crap, said Gamma. Beta's a fake. Everyone knows I'm the only real one around here. Their respective pleas given, the 3 statues returned to their frozen state as silence once again enveloped the city. When you consider all of the statements, only one of them could be the real thing, said Vice. Bobtron furrowed his eyebrows and considered his answer. Only one form is real, the others are false. The real form will always speak the truth. But can we ask them questions? Because basically just taking their initial statement of, like, that's not enough to go on. Well, Alpha's like, I'm real. Beta's like, Beta said Alpha was a liar. And Gamma said Beta was a liar. Alpha never said he was lying, but we can't I literally can't go off of one statement. Like, I don't, as we are currently, I don't have a clue. Bobtron took a long look at the statues and tried to clear his mind. The outskirts of the city. Does it start over? Oh, okay. It starts over. Let's try to decipher this again. Please, you have to get me out of this nightmare. I am real. Stop lying. He's a fake. I'm the real one. I guess... Would Alpha know that he's in a nightmare? And then everyone knows I'm the real one. Who is everyone? There's nobody here. Other than the three of you guys, there was literally nobody else here. So, I'm not sure Alpha... No, I'm pretty sure Alpha wouldn't know he's in the middle of a nightmare. Like, how would you know? And Gamma's saying, everyone knows I'm the only real one around here. Who's everyone? There's nobody here. I think I'm gonna go with Beta. Because Alpha, my logic is, I think Alpha wouldn't know he's in a nightmare. And Gamma's trying to say everyone knows I'm the only real one around here when there's nobody here. Like, it's a very flimsy one, but I'm gonna go with Beta. If we get it wrong, I think I don't know, we'll see what happens. The real one is Beta. Though Bobtron's voice betrayed a notable lack of confidence. Maybe the game will confirm what I'm thinking. I hope it does, because let's see if the game confirms that what I was thinking was how you were supposed to solve this. So, the real one is Beta. Though Bobtron's voice betrayed a notable lack of confidence, he was relieved to see Vice nodding at him. If Alpha were telling the truth, Beta and Gamma would be fakes. But in that case, Gamma's claim that Beta is fake would be the truth, even though Gamma's a liar. Oh, I didn't even think of it like that. I completely forgot about the whole, the other two would be fake. I was going off of the logic that, would Alpha know he's in a nightmare? Whatever. If I got to the right answer, I got to the right answer through my own way. Beta's claim would be fake. Okay. I should be reading that as Vice, though. Okay. Though Bobtron's... Okay. The real one is Beta. Though Bobtron's voice betrayed a notable lack of confidence, he was relieved to see Vice nodding at him. If Alpha were telling the truth, began Vice in the dry tones of a lecturer, Beta and Gamma would be fakes. But in that case, Gamma's claim that Beta is fake would be the truth. Even though Gamma is a liar. Therefore, that theory crumbles. Now, let us presume that Gamma spoke the truth. That makes Alpha and Beta liars. In this situation, however, Beta is calling Alpha a liar, which would lead us with two statues telling us the truth. I forgot the whole about, like, yeah, if I'm saying this guy's a liar and I'm telling the truth. Okay. I got to it a completely wrong way, but I got to the right answer, so whatever, that works for me. Finally, let us assume that Beta is telling the truth. If so, Alpha and Gamma's lies would make sense. Therefore, Beta must be real. As Vice finished his explanation, Alpha and Gamma crumbled soundlessly into dust, while Beta sprang to life once more. Congratulations, villager, said Vice in a cheerful voice. The time to awaken has arrived. Thank you for saving me, cried the villager. He dropped to his knees and bowed his head as low as it could go, before the uncomfortable Bobtron pulled him to his feet. Why did you have a dream like this? Asked Vice. Have you been to this city before? The villager slowly looked around at the bizarre objects and sculptures that dotted the landscape, and then shook his head. I don't think so. I mean, it's impossible, right? There's no way I could have ever been to a place like this. But at the same time, I feel like I've seen it before. Deja vu, muttered Bobtron. It's just like the damn mayor. The vague sense of unease that struck Bobtron during the mayor's dream spread once more through his mind. I mean, there is this whole weird scenario that's kind of been going on because of the prologue that had a man and a girl a man who looked like the NieR and a girl who looked like Yona. So yeah, maybe we have seen all this before, and the entire all the people in the world are just reincarnations of people from before the apocalypse. I don't know. Yeah, okay. Okay, that was terrible. I am positive I have seen that place before. Stop! I get enough foreboding crap from everyone else in my life. Don't you start too. Okay, there. Now all the villagers can wake up, right? Yes, if the mayor's assumption was correct. I think I've had enough wordplay to last a lifetime, thank you very much. Yeah, I hear you. Well, let's go see the mayor. Hey, buddy. Welcome back to the real world.
Hello.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Here, I have something for you. You obtained the one-handed sword Faith. Holy crap, I can really have this? Of course! Apparently a weapon of some renown, but we have little use for it. Well, we appreciate it. Thank you again for everything. How good is that as a weapon? I simply cannot bear another of these infernal conversations. Let us save it for another time. If we'd ever come back here. Ah, hello? Why did I do that? Ah, hello again. You know, I've been trying to figure out a way to thank you for saving me, and I think I've got it. We're gonna put up a statue of you. It will be 10 feet high and made of pure gold. Oh, and I know you don't own a horse, but I think we'll put you on one anyway. Horses just make people look more heroic, you know? How's that? You don't want a statue? Oh, I thought you'd really enjoy it. Regardless, thanks to your tireless efforts, our village is at peace once more. And at peas. Ah ha ha ha! That's a little agricultural joke right there. Sure. Anyway, I've been thinking about other things besides bad jokes and statues. I've also decided that we need to start holding the village festival again. We used to have it every year, but the last mayor thought it was old-fashioned or something and he killed it. Since I'm the mayor, I can start it up again. That's not abusing my power or anything, is it? What's that? You want to hear about the festival? Not particularly. Well, the official name is the Feast of the 3 Days. We call it that because everyone sits around a huge table and eats for 3 days straight. No sleeping allowed. Oh, and we hold it on the foggiest days of the year, so it's hard to tell what you're eating. That sounds like a bad time. You could have me literally be eating like slop. I don't know about that, dude. Some of the dishes are delicious, but some are really rare and, well, there's some weird stuff in them. Let's leave it at that. See? Exactly my point! You ain't gonna make me be eating weird crap, dude. Anyway, you'd be pretty surprised what you can eat when you haven't slept for a couple of days. Not much, I would assume. I'll make sure that a room is prepared for you so you can be the guest of honor. What? You can't come? You have to wash your hair? Oh, alright. Well, I guess that's understandable. What with the adventuring and all. Truthfully, I think this town needs more group bonding activities like that. It'll help us get to know each other, and also promote unity in times of crisis and so forth. Vice coughed loudly. How much longer must we bear the insufferable flapping of this fool's gums? He whispered to Bobtron. Oh, let him talk. He just woke up. Guy probably has a lot on his mind. Vice sighed. This must be what Popula meant by bright and talkative. Is that gonna happen every time we talk to him? Okay, good. It won't happen again. It's like, oh, good. We don't have to do it more. Oh, we can talk to these guys, though, again. Oh, it's you. Can I talk to you for a minute? I might as well do it once each time for each person. Oh, it's you. Can I talk to you for a minute? Here, over here. These are my neighbors. I was just telling them about the dream I had. You know, the one you rescued me from? They don't believe me. They say I'm making the whole thing up. Who could invent something like that? I remember the darkness. I remember the screams. Listen, you have to back me up here. They think I'm crazy. They need to understand. Tell them how you pulled me out of that cell and there was water everywhere and how it was rising so quickly. Part of me was convinced you would rescue me only to let me drown, you know? I don't want to drown. People talk about how it's peaceful, but I think they're lying. And you tell them about, and then tell them about the bodies. The bodies, oh gods, there was so many of them. There was the room with the beds and the corpses, like pieces of charcoal. Keep thinking about the fire and how hot it must have been. Then I don't remember it anymore, so I think about the wine. In case you're wondering, I'm imagining that they're talking at a frantic pace because they just don't stop talking. That's why I'm reading it in a frantic pace. Only it wasn't wine, it was blood, and it was still warm. Sometimes I can still smell it. It'll be eating a piece of pie or something, and I'll be eating a piece of pie or something, and all I can smell is that warm blood mixing with the rising water. It's hard to eat now. When I see a table, I think about that feast and the guests, and how the carpet squished beneath my feet when I walked. I don't know, it's weird. The pictures are maybe the worst. I keep wondering if they knew they were going to die, and how they could sit still knowing that each stroke of the brush is a step closer to death. I think about stuff like that a lot now. Actually, I have a hard time thinking about anything else. I don't sleep much. Sleep is hard. I see such terrible things when I close my eyes. Anyway, I was hoping you could tell my neighbors so they'd... Where'd they go? They left a while ago, and I wish I could have as well, said Bobtron quietly. Doubtless they find your dream a bit disturbing, said Vice. Perhaps you could find something else to talk about with them, Such as the weather. Or kittens. Villager smiled softly at Bobtron, but the smile soon faded from her face. As the two of them slowly backed away, they could see tears beginning to fall from the corners of her eyes. Alright, well... Hey, third guy, you got a story too? Yeah, you do. Oh, hey, it's you, the guy who saved me from that crazy city. Oh, it's great to talk to you again. You're my hero, you know that? Oh, come on, don't be shy, it's alright. The mayor even said we're gonna build you a statue and everything. I hear you've been traveling the world. Good for you! Travel is the key to happiness, you know? Getting out in the world, meeting your fellow humans face to face. It really changes the way you see things. I think change like that will be vital in the new world that's coming. What new world? How's that? Me? No, I've never traveled. Never left this village to tell you the truth. Still, I'd like to get out there someday. But what's this about the new world? I think our world is dying. Seriously, think about it. You got the black scrawl, the shades, the mysterious illnesses like the death dream. It's like something is trying to give us a warning. In fact, I'm sure this is a warning. We need to change our ways before it's too late. Hey, buddy, I hate to break it to you, but it's already too late. We should have changed our ways a long time ago. If we start doing it now, it'd be a case of too little, too late. Trust me, it's already too late. I'd like to help change the world, but I'm just a simple villager. Not like you guys. You're on the front lines of everything, rushing in with swords and magic spells and stuff like that. Hey, I know. Maybe we could join forces and change the world together. I mean, with your experience and talent and my, well, whatever I have. Anyway, I think we could really make a difference. This world needs a leader. Someone who can unite the people in common purpose. He'd probably have to be kinda tough, too. I mean, this isn't a world that appreciates calm discussion, you know? He'd also need to be smart, and have the ability to look down the road and think about what's best for the future. I bet you'd be perfect. What do you say? How about no? Huh? You think I should do it? Oh, no, that's not... I mean, thanks and everything, but no thanks. I'm not a public limelight kind of guy. I'd rather hang around the background and help from there. You know, like an advisor, or a puppet master, whatever they're called. Actually, I think I'd be pretty good at that. Uptron and Vice left before the villager could hand them a pamphlet. 10 simple ways to save the world. Oh, God. As they walked, Vice pondered openly about the man. I suppose he is what they call an armchair general. Yeah. Alright. How good is that sword? Not as good, but maybe with upgrading it could be better. Well, we could go look. I haven't been to the junk heap in a while. We can go look and see if I can upgrade anything. Oh, boy. So, how was the village? Oh, it was truly magnificent. There are no words, really. Huh. Neat. Let's go back to Popola. You probably want to know what's going on in there. But, yeah, but... How about we go to the, oh, hello. Yay, but... Oh, more magic power. You know what? I'm gonna do that right now. I'm just gonna put it on all the ones I use, which are those three. I don't really use these ones. I've never tried them, but I tried the execution back in the prologue, and I didn't really like it that much. That's this. Oh, hello. Can't see. A dirty bag! That's exactly what I needed. Oh, I'm a sheep dye. I wanted. I mean, I don't need the mutton or anything, but. Apparently, there's a achievement for killing a bunch of sheep. Ah, fuck this. Wish there was like a way to track how many I've killed so far, so I would know how many I need to do left. Yeah. I think I'd have to reset the tower to get more sheep. Oh, those are goat, right? Yeah. I have no magic defense. Or defense in general. I'm gonna go grab my gardening. Okay. I must have. I didn't forgot to sell it last time. Dear Dad, today was really awesome. Papa made me this huge cake that was really yummy, and everyone in the village has been wishing me happy birthday. It's fun. I feel like a princess or something. I don't feel sick at all today. In fact, I almost forgot I had this disease. Maybe you can forget about it too and come back home now? Oh man, she misses her dad. That sucks.
Hello.
Oh, it was a lot quicker to just go down.
The black scrawls here too?
Yeah, we were gonna go to the junk heap, weren't we? I'll go there after I harvest this rice, I guess. Wanted to see if we could do anything about upgrading any of these weapons. Oh, come on. Alright. Yeah.
Hello.
I don't think I need to specifically sell it to the grocer. I just feel like that makes the most sense.
Well, hello.
Alright, I'd plant more rice, but I think I'm gonna plant something else there instead for now. I have to go get it first, so might just get it off screen later.
Hello.
Because I don't remember what I have to get specifically.
Not fair.
Hello?
Oh, you don't? You're lying to me. You don't have weapons anymore. Oh, I'm heading to Seafront because I know the thing I have to buy is in Seafront. I just don't remember the amount of quantities. Get on the thing, you dingus. God dang it. I keep going the wrong way. Here we go. I know it involves these. I just don't remember what. Uh, 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 all right. Alright. Back to the village. Big and Ugly's still there. Don't worry about him. Alright, now we're gonna go to the. I'm gonna set up my garden and then we will go to the junk heap. Eventually, I don't even know if I will report in the Popola yet. But this might be a doing some last minute preparation stuff.
The black scrawls here too?
Did I get enough mutton for you?
Yo.
Oh, I did. That's a repeatable quest. I don't know for how long. Might not be. It might not exist anymore when part 2 comes on. Uh, uh, uh. Would be cool. Yeah. Um. I'm sure you probably know what I'm attempting to be doing, but in case you don't, I'm starting the White Moonflower journey. The journey for the White Moonflower. This was red. This one's gonna be red again. Yes. Also, I think there was a. I think I read a. And I kind of read ahead to some of the sub-stories in part 2. I think there was one sub-story that involves getting a guy some like, I think it was like peach-colored moonflower seeds. So hopefully we can try to get some of those for that quest as well. This would be red. No. What did I just do? This would be gold. I wish there was like a way to tell. This one would be red. Red. And then this is also red. This one's gold. This one's red. And gold again. Hopefully I did that right. I don't know if I trust myself. If I got it right or not. That's kind of why I saved before starting, because it's like I'm probably gonna get this wrong somehow. I'm gonna reload just to make sure I didn't space out there and got it wrong. So that was a waste of time. Okay, red. Gold. Red. I'm gonna vocalize it so I don't mess it up. This one's red. Gold. Red. And then again, red. Gold. Red. Gold. Red. Red. Gold. Red. Yes, red. I didn't space out. I'm good. Red. Gold. And red. Okay. I might have got that right. I might not have. The first time, I mean, I definitely got it right this time. I don't remember if I got it right the first time. So hopefully for this we will get. We're hoping for peach seeds is the ones we're hoping for. And apparently the magic number we will need is 6. So hopefully, out of all of this, we need to get 6 peach seeds. But apparently, it's RNG whether or not it'll work right, and we won't know Because apparently it takes about 3 days for it to become seeds. So that's why a lot of players apparently cheat by turning the clock on their system up. for this task, because it just takes a lot of time of like the game not being on. Otherwise, and then it might not work. Alright. Now let's go to the junk heap and see if we have anything worth upgrading. Or if I even have any materials to upgrade stuff. Alright, just killing the sheep for the sheep achievement too, because why not? Apparently the sheep don't show up in part 2 anymore, so you kind of have to do this one in part 1. And if I'm killing them, I might as well harvest them, right? These sheep or goat over here? Looks like it's a mix of both. I think it has to specifically be sheep, too, not goats. Alright. Let's check across the bridge too. Because I want to make sure we get every sheep possible. Like these. There's a big horde here. Glad we did this. The goats get to leave. Everyone, all the sheep must die. I had a boar, didn't I? What happened to it? Oh, there he is. Oh shit. That was accidental. I think that's all of them. Oh, he doesn't hurt as much as he used to. Oh god, is he following us? No, I'm gonna want the boar. Alright, junkie. Let's go. Where's... Oh, the way down's over here. Very well. Huh? I'm at full health. I don't need that herb. I can't figure out how to climb a ladder, apparently. That's okay, because she'll just magic her way back up here. That's okay.
Jacob, I'm hungry.
Yeah, can I strengthen any weapons? Moonrise. What would that do? It'd make it 128. Okay, I could do... Oh, I could do Beast Bane. I should probably just do Beast Bane. I'm gonna do the sword we've been using. I'll just make it better. I don't use Moonrise, so I don't know if I should bother. Unless you have, like, materials I could do... No, you don't have any, that. Okay. I mean, I have the money. I might as well do it, right? Even if I don't have... Even if I'm not using it? Yep, Kaine can't figure out how to... Kaine can't figure out how a ladder works. Quite sad, actually, if you think about it. Oh, now she's in my way. What the fuck are you... Oh, she's trying to attack the enemies. See. I think that upgraded... Is she stuck? I think she's stuck in the 2D world now. That's up there she goes. Did more spawn? No, they're like over here now. God dang it. Where are you? This is why I would wish there was a lock on it sometimes. No sheep over here this time, just goats. It's probably because shade spawned that time instead of sheep. That's what happens sometimes. Sometimes shade spawn instead of sheep. Looks like shade spawned over on this side too. Ah, there's the sheep. And a lot of gatherables around this rock. Don't attack him accidentally again. Ah, the shades are coming in, which means that the boar might accidentally get hit. Oh my god! I think that's it. The sheep. Well, some might spawn over here. It looks like it's shades though, but we'll go look. Yeah, nothing's here. Other than shades. I mean, I don't mind the shade experience. Assuming each kill is getting me experience. Is that a dead goat? Might as well harvest it if it's a dead goat. Probably got killed by a shade, let's be honest. I should have grabbed the boar. Oh well. Alright. I should at least go check in with Popular, right? Probably. Probably. The death dream is such a strange illness. I'm happy you saved those people. Yeah, doing all those words was a pain in the ass. Even I, with my natural love for woods, have no desire to visit that place ever again. You guys did well.
Say,
Is that it? Okay. Ah, Bobtron. What? I almost forgot. Yona was looking for you. Oh? She said she needed something from you. Time to go play daddy for a bit, huh? Yeah, I guess so. Thanks, Popular. Hey, Yona wants something. That's like a pittance of what I get comparatively.
Oh,
Dad, yay! Popola said you needed something? I need a favor. What is it? Yona, I can't help if you don't tell me. Yeah, I guess. Yona, please. Out with it. I need you to help my friend. Your friend? I have a friend and he sent me a letter and now I need you to help. Someone wrote you a letter? A pen pal, how delightful! So, who's this friend? Well, he's kinda... It's a guy? You said he before, were you not paying attention? Yes, and he's sick and he's in a whole lot of trouble. And I know that you and Vicey are the only ones who could help him. Vicey? Tell me about this guy. He lives in this really big house down south, and he's super nice, and he's my friend. You have to help him, Dad, please. Yona, listen. Please. Great, now what do I do? Can't say no to your daughter, dude. Okay, I'll see if I can help. Yay! Thank you, Dad. Thank you. Great, now my kid's got a boyfriend. You should tread with caution. This lad may be your future son-in-law. Vice, we are not discussing this. Like, I'm not talking about that. He's too young for these things. It's just a girl. I don't know if I want to start that right now, though. So, maybe we'll wrap up by trying to get the sheep achievement. Ah, there we go. That's a lot sooner than I thought. Never mind then. Alright. Oh, go over to where the group is, you dingus. Alright, well that was relatively easy. Well, we don't have to go out if we don't need to, so... You know what? I think we're as good as we're going to be. I have the best weapon. I'm pretty sure we have the best weapon I could find, and we've upgraded it once. I didn't even see like what the requirements of the second upgrade would be. Let's go take one last look. I'm probably nowhere near it, so I shouldn't even bother going to look. Kinda can go and beat those guys up. Alright. Yeah, I don't got any of that. We're close to being able to upgrade this, but this is already better. No, I think we should just go as is. I gotta go down. No, 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 no. Get off the ladder. I didn't want to go back up. Alright. Oh. I didn't need that. Okay. I'm just checking something. Hold on. Da, 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 da. Oh, does he do like push-ups? Interesting. Bum, 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 bum. I did save, right? Yes, I did. I'll do it again, just... The seafront, he said he lived in a big house to the south. I think I accidentally went there once in the past, but I wasn't allowed in. Maybe now we'll be allowed in.
She's so young, her whole life is ahead of her.
Indeed. Oh, big and ugly still. With regular shades.
How can these beasts let us dispatch them without complaint? And what would make them appear in this area in the first place?
Interesting.
It is hardly what one would call especially fertile ground.
Gabby. Ooh. Makes my magic even slightly better. 6% is better than 4%, let's be honest. Put that baby on everything. A closed book? Okay. Gonna grab food. I might actually wrap up here in a sec. At least with the game. That was convenient. Hey, oh, ow. Hey, Achievement Slayer, how's it going, dude? Well, I don't know why I'm attacking. I guess I'm attacking this guy because I had to attack everybody else. And he kind of just involved himself in the fight because he just happened to be there. Corned beef with potatoes and cabbage. That sounds pretty good. I'm not a super fan of cabbage, but, you know, the rest of that sounds pretty good. Well, shit. Cabbage isn't as bitter if you boil it with corned beef. Yeah. Ooh. Yeah, I get you. Ow. I think we're gonna beat this guy and then I'm gonna go back to the village. And wrap up for the day. Because I don't know how long the actual manor will take. So yeah, Sharp, I know. That's also why. That's also why we're gonna beat this guy and wrap up. Ooh, I deserve that. Subscriber only tweets? Why would they do that? That seems super dumb. I guess because they want money. That'd be the main impetus. Alright. Gonna buy some more health salves. They're trying to cut OnlyFans money, yeah. But, you know, but their policies are way more restrictive than OnlyFans is. So, you know, that's not gonna work out. Trying to cash in on private tweets. That, too. Yeah, it's just not gonna work well in either case.
Hey,
Yeah, and private tweets be essentially like twit longer. Yeah, that would also be a question. Probably not. We're being honest.
listen, just let me know if I can help, all right?
Lost a lot of money from the conservatives' exodus and lawsuits against Twitter and Amazon for shutting down Parler. Is killing Twitter's bottom line. Well, was Parler started by Twitter? I didn't even know that.